insane with the calls recently.
You're just that guy. You are kind of that guy with the predictions right now, and it's kind of scary.
Yeah, bro. Fucking year and a half ago, I didn't even know what the fuck this shit was.
All you knew was F bag,
F bag, baby. That was
and
my guy.
and now you've predicted a lot.
Yeah, you got this prediction though. Pretty sure you called Digi getting a dub.
Did I get the digidub? I don't remember. I don't remember.
I think you got the Digi dub.
Oh boy. I I'll take it if I didn't. Um,
I'm like 78% sure you got the Digi dub correct on this.
love me a good digidub, which will definitely secure him. Oh, sorry. Okay, okay. Head itchy, getting the episode going. Um, Digidub, good for his standings. But welcome to the MotoGrandPodcast. I'm your host, Patrick Bailey. Joining with me, as always, is.
Caleb
And we talking about Qatar. And
or
in the last episode, I remember talking about. I was definitely hyping up Martin being fast in Qatar. And the sprint race, I was kind of right. I was right in the sprint.
bro,
Mart-
I called it. I said Pecco's gonna shit the bed in the sprint. He gonna get like fifth or sixth. What do you get? Fifth. Dog shit. Didn't like
and
it. Hate
Martin
to see it.
Martin did what he needed to do in the sprint.
And
Put some
Jesus,
pressure to go into the race, and then
God, what did he did so bad in the
he
race?
that's when he started the race like literally off grid. He went sideways,
Yeah,
and
it was just not good looking good for Martin.
and then he kind of was trying to scramble and then blame the tires. And I mean, yeah, your tire's gonna be gone when the first
What it was off
second
rip, right?
this first second of the race you burn half your fucking tire off
Dude,
doing
he
a
was so
doing a
pissed.
burnout. Yeah, I
He
mean,
was so pissed.
he's going into Valencia now. There's still a chance for him to. He's what 21,
20, 21, 22.
like 21 points down, going into Valencia.
I know he's down enough to where Pecco can theoretically win in the sprint.
Yes, yes. It's. I think
If Pecco gets first
first
and
and
Martin
Martin
gets
gets
fifth or less,
sixth. I think it's
or sixth or
sixth.
less,
Yeah,
sixth or
like
less.
sixth. So
Yeah.
that's math I don't feel like doing, of course, as always.
20, 20, 20 something.
By now, longtime viewers know we don't do the math around here.
Yeah.
um,
Brendan knows. Brendan knows.
someone knows, not us. But definitely, there is a chance. So Martin has to go into Valencia cooking. He's got to
I
be
feel
on
like
one.
he's basically got to have a perfect weekend. I feel like, and then Pecco has to shit the bed in pretty much both areas.
I mean, that's
He's
the
got to do
and
bad
the
in
beauty
both.
of the beauty of racing is anything can happen. You know, anything can
Yeah.
happen. I mean, Valencia 2006, Rossi looked like he had the race secured. All he had to get was like 12th or something stupid like that to get a championship
Mhm.
over Nicky Hayden. And like lap 2 or 3, or even maybe it was lap 1 or something, Rossi went down, his race was over, and Nicky Hayden became a world champion. And so crazier things have happened. Crazier things have happened. How likely it is to happen again, especially with Bagnaia or with Rossi in Bagnia's corner, probably whispering in his ear like, "Hey, don't do what I did."
Don't
like,
fuck up.
like Martin's on. You have Martin on the ropes. Play smart, race smart. This championship's yours, and you're breaking the number one plate curse.
Yeah, like realistically, if Pecco just chills, like he could get it easy, like sixth place.
Yeah, if Pecco gets 6-6 in both the sprint and the
Over.
race, yeah,
He's
it's
chilling. He's
I'm
chilling.
it's probably over. And
He's 100% chilling.
I don't think there's going to be five guys, better in both than Bagnaia.
But god damn it, we got Digi. We got Digi winning, baby. Oh, oh,
Digidome! Oh!
Man, fuck Furman out of gay, whatever the fuck his name is. Little
Keep
vermin, you ain't coming up. You
keep
ain't
him in
coming up and
two.
taking Digi's spot.
Keep him in two. Keep him in two.
Get out of here. You ain't better than Digi. Mark Marquez ain't better than Digi. All right, I'm saying it right now.
And so teams are going to be
Wow.
shuffling. Teams are going to be shuffling. I believe Luca has confirmed gone to Repsol at this point.
Yes. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So the VR46 ride is open. That is the last ride open. So it's between Paul Espargaro and Digi. And Digi just got a dub, and Paul,
Digi's better. Digi's better
I,
for
I,
sure.
Digi's better. And with
That's.
that VR46, we've talked about this. It is a good developmental team.
I think it's my favorite team just because like
It,
they're so filthy.
I love the VR46 Academy. I love
I
it.
mean, dude, what is this? Bez's like third year. Bro's already getting
I
the
think
third
second,
place in
second.
GP.
I think second year.
Second
I
year,
think this is his
second or
second year.
third, something like that.
He's still very fresh.
And bro, fucking Mooney's already taken him the third place in points.
And he was
It's,
fighting for the championship at one point. He just needs the consistency, and he's there.
yeah,
That dude,
that boy can race. That
next
boy can race.
season is gonna be so good. Oh my god.
I
Oh, I
cannot
can't.
wait.
I cannot wait for us to be recording an episode in the off season. Crying that there's no MotoGP, but then getting to talk about the potentials of what's going on. Like,
Oh my god, I can't wait. It's gonna be insane, bro.
it's
Because
gonna.
He's gonna be one that three-peat.
Pecco's gonna want the three-peat.
Martin's gonna be pissed if he don't win.
Martin's gonna want to. Martin's gonna want to have to prove something, or he's gonna want to defend the title. If Martin wins the championship, going into this off season, he's going to be gassed up, and
I
Pecco's gonna
mean,
be pissed. I,
I mean, that's not gonna happen. But okay,
I mean,
okay, okay,
but
whatever.
I mean, the potential prospects of next season already
Oh my god, we're
at
gonna
this
have
point.
Mark Marquez on a Ducati, dude. He's gonna be wrecking faster than ever. it's go-
His top speed wrecks. He's gonna hit a record of a top speed wreck.
Bro's
Oh,
gonna see that straight away. Yeah, fucking, fucking gone. Bro's gonna be going fucking 180
uh,
right to the wall.
and then of
Holy
course Moto
shit!
Two, the whole new Moto Two class with Ayumi Sasaki, Joame Masia coming up, Vietti and Anju on factory KTM. That's a good team. I mean, Moto Three is gonna have brand new kids coming in, looking hot, looking to set some
Honestly,
spoils.
them KTM boys not gonna be bad next year.
Mm-mm, mm-mm.
Not gonna be bad, but both teams looking good. Not gonna lie, because I really like the Bender and Jay Millie. Jay Millie,
Jay Millie's on
super
the way out.
inconsistent. Yeah,
I think Jay Millie's on the way out, and I think he knows it. And I think he's just a placeholder until Acosta is comfortable in MotoGP and deserves a factory
dude.
ride.
The thing with Jay Millie though, he did so good last year.
Yeah, because he was on the factory Ducati.
Exactly. Take him off the Ducati and he sucks. Put him back on Ducati. He'll be fine. He'll be doing better than Marquez.
That's scary though. That's so scary.
Like, who would you rather have on a Ducati, Mark Marquez or fucking Jay Millie? Tell me right now. Tell me who?
You're not
Who?
gonna like my answer.
If it's the wrong answer, I'm not gonna like it. Yeah.
It's the wrong answer.
Well, there you go. Okay, you know it's wrong, so that's all that matters.
But from a
He's the eight-time world champion. Shut the
yeah
fuck up. He
yeah,
sucks. He
I mean,
sucks. He also had the most wrecks like ever recorded.
I think Aaron Canet beat him this year on that so far.
Poor Aaron, dude. Poor Aaron, bro. I don't know what's going on with Buddy. It's making me really sad. He was so good last year. He had such a good start this year. Ugh.
He has so much potential. He's got the potential. He's got it.
Bro, because last year I was like, oh, dude, he did so well. Like next year
Hey,
he can, if he stays consistent, oh, he's gonna be fighting for first. No, he's not. Not even fucking close. This man can't even fucking finish the goddamn race. Oh my god, it's been so disappointing. Like I don't even like him anymore. Like I love him. He can have my babies, but like as a writer, I don't know. This is, ugh.
it's a tough pill to swallow when you see a guy with the utmost potential, but just can't stay on the thing. I mean, it was the same thing, 10 years ago with Andre Iannone. Uh, Andre Iannone came in hot, fast. Looked like he was going to take MotoGP by storm. He just had a few little hiccups that he had to get over. Those hiccups being, a few crashes here or there, a little bit of inconsistency. But it seemed like as soon as he figures that out, he's going to be that guy. And then wreck after wreck after wreck after wreck. And I don't quote me on this, but I think there was some off track issues. I'm not sure, um, but I'm not here to talk about that.
Another time. Yo,
But
Bassanini, top 10.
and
Let's see it.
okay, okay. I mean, he was
He's been having the past few races. He's been
hot in
going.
Sepang, hot in Sepang.
Right
He,
up there.
I mean, Sepang,
I feel like this is
Sepang's a
good.
test track, so maybe he was just comfortable on the bike.
I feel like this is good looks for next year. I feel like honestly, he really hasn't. Yeah, he hasn't done anything this year. But there's been a few moments, like two, where it's like,
He's shown flashes. He's shown his
he
flashes.
looks good.
Mm,
At some points, like clearly. I mean, he doesn't care right now. Like, there's literally no reason for him to go out there and try and kill himself.
no, I mean,
He's
he
still
also
probably healing.
he also probably has team orders like, hey, don't ruin this.
Like, hey,
like
take out Martin.
like I mean, the other guy and the other side of his garage, they're prepping for a championship, and he's been nowhere. So he's probably just, yeah, he's definitely probably just sitting back like, okay,
I mean, yeah, he's just happy for his fucking teammate, trying to make sure
yeah,
he gets a dub.
doing what he can. Honestly, they've probably had him testing parts. I mean,
Ooh, for next
for
year?
for next year. Very well. That Sepang run, he definitely could have been running like an experimental bike.
I mean, bro was going crazy.
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised. I mean,
Yeah, he's
it's
going crazy.
from a team standpoint, it's a genius tactic. You have a guy fighting for a championship, and you have another excellent rider who was fighting for it, but is kind of out of the points, being like, hey, obviously this isn't your year. Let's try something. Let's just see what happens. You know?
It was such a sad year for him. Like, he really didn't get any chance to shine. Like, he started off with just a bad wreck.
Well, he started off missing the first like what 8 races.
I'm saying he started off with a bad wreck that just took him out.
Yeah.
Like,
So he missed all that time learning the bike, developing. Yeah, being nowhere in the points. So
yeah, it
recovering
was.
things like that. So I mean, yeah, he this year was a bust for sure for Anea, and next year will be his proving year that he still deserves that ride. So
It's just
that
it's just
means
crazy that Martin got 10th, bro. That's just wild.
in the
Like I know
yeah,
he like it was so like dude, you could just tell how pissed bro was.
I mean,
Oh my god.
he was throwing the fan at the wall.
Wait.
Like
Oh no, never mind. But dude, he was like I kept seeing him shaking his head and shit when people were passing him.
he
He's
was
just
like,
like
mother.
like he did like he literally could not do anything.
I wonder how many times he cussed in his helmet that race.
Dude, oh that motherfucker. Oh dude. He was speaking fluent, brother. I don't know. That man was
Fluent
pissed.
curse. Just
I mean, dude, I'll be pretty pissed too if fucking Quadraro and Bassadini pass me at this point.
I mean, yeah. I mean, I'd be pissed too if I'm fighting for a championship and I'm watching the one guy that I gotta beat, taking off in first with no one touching him until Digi got him.
Oh,
Until
Digi went fucking ape
Digi.
shit. Digi went, dude. Honestly,
It was
I
scary. It was scary though when Pecco got stuck in the draft down the straight. and almost took them both
Ooh,
out. I was like,
yeah.
oh, like
Dude, I remember texting you about that. I
yeah,
was like, bro, they almost fucking wipe each other out.
like it was obviously like unintentional. He just got sucked into the
Bro,
slipstream, and it happens.
yeah.
But like
Well, I
that's
mean,
a
but
scary moment.
honestly, Pecco should not have been trying that hard
I don't
in the
think he
first place.
was. I don't think he was. I think
He
he
wanted
was
that
just
first place.
well for a
For
lap. Yeah,
at
yeah.
first, he wanted that first place.
When you first get passed, you're not going to sit there and just go, "Oh, all right, I'm going to let this guy go, whatever." Like you're going to sit there and fight at least a little bit, and it was in that time frame. And then that
Yeah.
happened. He was like, "All right, I'm good. I'm
But
good
I
for
just
sec."
take it.
You know what,
You're
Digi?
good.
Welcome back to
Oh,
MotoGP in
you,
2024.
you know what's crazy? You know what's crazy though? Digi during this weekend, he was giving Martin and Pecco a run for their money.
Yeah,
He was giving Martin a run for his money in the sprint race,
he
and
was
then
giving him hell.
he came and gave
Fight.
Pecco hell in the regular race.
He's fighting for his career, man. He wants it.
Bro, I heard a good quote from one of the commentators. They're like, all the in the sprint race, all the Pecco fans were rooting for Digi, and the regular race, all the
Martin
Martin fans
fans
were
rooting
rooting
for
for Digi.
Digi, and here we are rooting for Digi either way. Dude, I need to buy Digi merch at this point.
I know, bro. Oh, he's
Get a
adorable. I
big old
love him.
49 flag of.
Oh,
Oh
I mean, dude, now he's if he joins the Ducati wave, oh, he's still on the Ducati, isn't he?
yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
No,
but if he joins the Mooney boys, oh, dude, I'm gonna love him even more. Oh
yeah.
my god,
Oh, for sure.
if he
Boop. And Mooney VR46. Yeah, that's what we were talking about. Ah!
yeah, we were talking about that like an hour ago.
Definitely didn't have my computer completely crash and
That
reset
show
for like
that show
30
was
minutes.
wild. That show was wild.
Oh, anyways, Constructors Championship.
Oh, we were talking about how Digi might be going over to Mooney
Yeah. Okay,
with
okay.
Bez, and how maybe they
Dream
could
Team.
win Constructors Championship.
Maybe Dream Team. Maybe Dream Team.
I mean,
Far.
it's a pretty sexy team. Not gonna lie.
I mean, Bez and Digi's a nice team, but you have to remember Premac's gonna have Zarco and Morbidelli. Morbidelli will have a chance to shine. Grassini with the Marquez brothers might be kind of sneaky, and then
No,
factory
God, no.
factory with if Anea is Anea of last year,
Oh my God, they're gonna kill everybody.
dude, it's gonna be a boat race. It's
It's God,
I
gonna be
mean
beautiful.
that we said this. We were talking about this last year before we started the podcast. We were like, bro, Anea and Pecco on the same team's gonna be
Bro, we
crazy.
thought it was gonna be like 1 and 2, just neck and neck, them two, and then before shit even starts, and they is dead.
Anea died for 8 races. Yeah, so it's it's a bit tough, but very good prospects for next season. I hate to say it, but KTM, Aprilia, Yamaha, and Honda are not going to be anywhere in the Constructors Championship next year.
ATM might pull a fourth, maybe pull
Maybe
a fourth.
they might pull a spoiler. Yeah, if like one of the Ducati teams isn't super hot, you
Yeah,
know.
I can see them getting like fourth.
Yeah. I can definitely see it going like factory Ducati, Mooney, Premac, KTM,
KTM.
factory KTM, and then Grassini like top five. Um, but I can also see VR46 getting that constructors championship. You know,
I wouldn't be
I
sad
wouldn't
if they did.
I wouldn't put it past him. I don't think Bez or Digi will win the championship next year. I think
Because this year, what was it, Primac pretty much?
yeah, Premax
Primac got it.
for sure got that in the bag. I mean, Zarco and Martin are the only two riders that have really been consistent on the same team
As a duo,
as a
they're
duo.
the only
There's the most consistent top five duo. I mean, Zarco had a few blunderous races, and Martin obviously did, but Martin's still fighting for the championship
yeah.
and still has a shot at the championship, even as far of a stretch as it is. So
Yeah, shot in the dark, I guess, but it was a shot.
Well, what's not a shot in the dark is the Moto 2 championship because that ended last race.
Actually, it's been done.
Yeah, it's been over, and Furman Aldeguer is getting a whole lot of hype for
Oh
racing
my
nobody.
god. No one cares. Let's see if he can do it all next year. Let's see.
Yeah, I mean next year will be the proof in the pudding. I mean, Arbolino last year had a hot run, and everyone's like, "Oh, this kid's getting good." And then he was hot the first half of the season, and then when we saw
I'm
what
just
happened.
saying, I will not say Furman is ready for GP until I see a consistent year from him. All right?
Yeah,
I'm not buying into this bullshit hype where like, he won 3 races. I don't care. I don't care.
I don't think anyone will ever be ready for GP until I see at least a year and a half of consistency. I want to
Like
see a year and a half.
Pedro, that's the most ready Moto 2 guy I've ever seen.
Yeah, I mean, because we've seen guys have one good consistent year in Moto 2 go to GP and do nothing. I think at this point they need to have at least two good years before they can be considered MotoGP ready.
Like,
I mean,
okay, the
Acosta
Furman,
his rookie year was solid. Acosta was
yeah,
really good his rookie year as a rookie. He was hurt and missed races, and he still finished fifth in the points, which is crazy. You know,
I remember, bro.
and then he
That was
won the
insane.
championship the next season. That proves to me that he's GP ready. Like a Jake Dixon or an Aaron Canet, an Iagura, some cat, even Celestino Vietti, Tony Arbolino, Fermin Aldeguer, Alonso Lopez, they're all great riders. Like top of their class. I give them that. But I don't think they have the consistency and the skill, that consistent skill to be moved up to GP yet.
Now, dude, if any of those people got moved up, they would be out next year. Like the year after they're done, they would be
They
gone.
they would end up like Remy Gardner. They'd
Yeah,
sit there for a year, or Darren Binder when he got moved up to GP for some asinine reason.
that's actually crazy.
Yeah, he went from 3 to GP back to 2. They needed to fill a slot, and I mean, picking
That's
Darren
actually
Binder,
crazy.
p- poor Darren Binder, just he sold his career on that move. I mean, he got to ride a GP bike for a year, and it's probably the only time he'd ever get to, so I understand it. But that
I mean,
is
shit. If they
crazy.
offered me that and I was Moto 3, I'm taking it. I
I
don't give a
mean,
fuck.
I would take it too, but like
Take
as
it.
a career standpoint, it was a death sentence because you go from GP learning that for a year, and then you got to drop down to something completely different in the hopes that you can figure it out, and then end up going back and having to relearn. Like
Yeah,
being a
that is
rookie,
absurd.
like if he goes back to GP sometime in his career, he'll be a rookie twice. That's 2 years of your career just gone.
Two-time rookie. Two-time rookie.
That 2 time. What you know about that 2 time? But Moto 2 pretty boring.
I mean,
Costa.
it was exciting at first. Aaron Canet took off,
Mm,
started doing good, and then he pulled an Aaron Canet and let 2 people pass him
yeah, and then
like usual.
commentators badmouth Acosta, even though I'm sure Acosta's just riding around because
I mean,
he
dude, the
had
Costa
to.
couldn't care less.
Yeah, I
This
mean
man's up by what, 50,
he's
60?
the
Like
championship. He's been awarded the number 1 plate already. I mean,
it's over. Like he does not
it's
care.
not like
What,
he's fighting for like a perfect season or something
bro? Like
stupid
he's
like
already
that.
won the championship. He's already got promoted to
Yeah,
GP. What do you want from him? What do you,
I would be doing the exact same thing as Acosta. I'd be down in 10th just.
the crazy thing is he still did better than Tony. He's he still did better than Tony.
Yeah, that's
It's
crazy.
wild. It's like I don't know. Tony, I don't even know if that man stopped trying. It feels like he stopped trying like 7 races ago.
Something like that. But let's get into Moto 3 really quick. Um,
Ooh, I hold up.
did you watch
I
it?
watched it. I made a promise. I made a promise. What was that promise, Pat?
I don't
If
remember.
Filippo got top 10, I
Oh
would watch
yeah, that's
Moto 3.
right.
He got 8th place, bro. I had to watch the next race.
That's
I
right. Yeah. Hey, shout out
guess
to
what the fuck he
Filippo
did?
for getting a new Moto 2, a full You are a full MotoGP fan, Caleb. How do
Guess
you
what?
feel?
Guess what this motherfucker did? The one race I watched crashes out. Crashes out, bro.
But,
Like,
but that Moto 3 race, you cannot tell me was not insane. Ayumi Sasaki was fighting for
oh my
everything.
god, it pissed me off so much because during the time of watching it, I became a Sasaki fan,
Yeah,
and
I
it
love
made me
Ayumi.
really angry when it ended.
I
So
love Ayumi Sasaki. I'm
I,
so glad he got that Moto 2 ride. He deserves it. I think he's gonna do a lot better in 2 than he did 3. Maybe we'll see. I like
it's
Ayumi Sasaki. I
it's crazy how like many people just like pass each other like at all
Oh
times in
yeah,
Moto3.
I'm telling you, dude, it's nuts.
You don't know who the fuck's gonna win.
No, no. So the fact that Masia has, I mean, even Daniel Holgado has 4 race wins. David Alonso, the rookie, has 4 race wins. Like, the fact that these guys have multiple race wins is nuts.
Wait, did we mention that it's over for Moto3?
Yeah, Masia's champion.
Big dubs for him. Fuck him. First off,
I love
because
Masia, dude.
in this race, I became a
Dude,
Sasaki fan, so I don't like him.
Masia has been like a top like third, second or third in the championship for the past like 4 years in Moto 3. Like,
Why is he still there?
because he wanted the ship and he got it.
Well, just know I'm praying on his downfall in Moto2.
I am not. I
I am praying on his downfall.
honestly, I liked Masia. I wasn't a super huge fan. I was like, okay, yeah, Masia won the championship. And then when I saw after the race, what it meant to him to win the championship, I'm like, okay, that I love that emotion, like caring about it so much that that meant a lot to me. And I was like, you know what? I'm a huge Masia fan now. I'm Team Masia. I'm rooting for him to, you know, get to GP one day now.
This being my first Moto3 race, it wasn't horrible. Did it only take me like 5 minutes to watch the whole race, maybe? But
Did you skip through? You know what? Honestly, I feel like watching a Moto 3 race and like skipping every like 2 minutes would be more confusing than anything.
it's like, oh, the dude that was in first place is now in last. Oh, he's back in first.
You're like, wait a minute, how did this happen? did he did he run wide? It's like, no, he just yeah.
Well,
But
Sasaki did run wide. That's what put him back.
yeah, he got
He
beaten
got
up a
messed
little
up.
bit. And then Massia's
Who
teammate
did him?
Adrian Fernandez played that perfectly for Massia. I don't know if you saw that, but Adrian Fernandez got in front of a Yume Sasaki and not really slowed up, but took those wider defensive lines, the little slower
Mm.
lines, and as soon as I saw Yume behind Adrian Fernandez, I was like, it's over. There's no
I
way.
knew it was over once that Masio dude just kind of took off, and I saw Sasaki got knocked all the way back.
Hmm.
Like, they both kind of happened at the same time.
Yeah, it
Like,
was it was kind of
Messi
written in
started
the
taking off
stars at
as
that point.
soon as Sasaki, and it was like Sasaki would have to battle all the way up to get like third
Hmm.
or fourth at that point to even just be in the standings.
Right, but
So, oh well.
oh well.
I don't really
Let's get
care.
into our predictions before everything breaks again. And we've already done our predictions, and we have them on Snapchat here.
I do.
So you can see
Hello, I see you in the chat. Hello.
this was on Saturday, so the races haven't happened yet. We haven't seen anything, so this is all just raw predictions. You can see, so you see.
My face up there. All right.
Don't worry about that. So you can't really see it, but you can kind of see backwards that that says Saturday. So you can see this is. I'm reading from this. All right. So Caleb said, and I quote for MotoGP: Martin crashes trying to go too hard. Pecco gets first, Digi get second, and Bez third. And then I said Martin's going to win because he needs to. I think Martin's going to do exactly what he needs to, but I don't think it's going to be enough. And I think Bez is going to get a second because Bez is going to be like, hey, remember me? I'm still that guy. You know, little last ditch effort. Why not? Get you excited for next season. And then Pecco's going to get third, just riding smart. And then for Moto 2, I said Dixon, Canet, Furman. I don't know why I like Dixon here. I think I like it. I like him there so that he maintains the third in the championship, so you can go to the award ceremony. Maybe not quite giving it up, you know.
See, whenever I made this prediction, I wasn't thinking about that.
Hmm.
Also, I don't care about Dixon, so I
And then
don't care if he gets that.
I put Canet second because it's kind of a home race, and Canet always gets second for some reason. And
I
then
like how we had the same people.
Aldegué, Furman Aldegué, I think he'll get third. I think his little streak will end, but I still think he'll be fast enough for a podium. And then Caleb said Furman, Dixon, Canet. So we had the same guys, but just kind of a uh, shuffled order. Moto 3, I said Sasaki. I think Sasaki in his final Moto 3 race is going to finally do it. I think he's going to do it. He's just going to. I mean, he has to. Like, he can't get another second. He can't. I think Anju also in his last race will do good. Valencia is not a super straight heavy track, so I think he won't get too beaten up on the slipstream, and I think he'll be able to fight. And Anju's always scrappy and up there for some reason. And then I think Holgado, because I think Holgado has something to prove going into next season. Masia is not going to be anywhere. He won the ship. He's just going to he's going to ride to ride. And then Caleb said, Sasaki, don't care. Filippo top 15.
Yeah.
So you also had Sasaki. So we're both.
That's because I became a fan.
So we're both rooting for Sasaki to get his Moto 3 his Moto 3 race win before going into Moto 2 next season.
Just saying, my predictions go crazy.
You've been kind of on one recently. We'll see.
Predictions go crazy.
All right. Well, this has been the MotoGrand Podcast. Thank you for joining us, and have a good one.